Things I was not allowed to do as a kid. I'm currently snacking on my Fruit Riot grapes. These are so good. I think a lot of people can relate to this one. I was not allowed to watch SpongeBob unless one of my cousins was over, and they love SpongeBob, so my mom would always be like, since we have guests, we can watch it. Okay, this is definitely a very niche one, but I was not allowed to read Junie B. Jones. And her reasoning behind that was it had like bad grammar, and it was going to like teach us to write and read in bad grammar or something like that. I don't think those books are popular anymore, but anybody that's my age, did you have that rule too? Okay, so I technically was allowed to have sleepovers, but we definitely had to be close to the family, and like my mom had to be in contact with the parents like at all times. I love this stuff. I don't know, I feel so like fancy and bougie when I use it. I don't know if this one's normal, but I was not allowed to not do a sport. I like always had to be in a sport, you know, staying active and stuff. Like, they didn't care what sport I did, they just wanted me to be in a sport. I was not allowed to have any social media until like 6th or 7th grade, but I feel like that's like a normal age to get social media, and even then I had to really beg. I remember there was this one day when like TikTok was like first becoming a thing. I think I was like in 6th grade, and my parents didn't know what it was, and so I went into the kitchen while my dad was like half occupied like doing dishes. I was like, oh, by the way, I'm downloading this app called TikTok. Like it's just like YouTube and stuff. And he was like, okay. Like no alarm. Like I didn't know if I was allowed to have it or not, so I kind of felt like a rebel. Please let me know if we are the same in all of these things. I was not allowed to have a public Instagram or a public TikTok. Why did I forget the word TikTok? But I kind of broke the rules and did it anyway, but look at where I am now. I was not allowed to keep my phone in my room. We had to go plug it in the kitchen, but we don't have to do that anymore. But I think that stopped in like middle school. And then lastly, we also had screen time, and it was like 2 hours to be on all of the social media combined. And you would think like, oh, it's not that bad. The thing is they started doing that in COVID, and like all you could do in COVID is like scroll on TikTok and YouTube. So we were very bored, but hey, we survived. Let me know if you guys have any of these rules too. Thanks for getting ready with me. Bye guys.